kind of the butt of the joke sometimes these days. They were actually looking really good, and oh my god, shox showing them brand new form.
Is that what he's bringing to the table this evening?
Yeah.
How long do you think he's been waiting for that one tap? Misses the second, woo, hits the third, and Masuda also gets Bubsky down. So 5 versus 2, Team Vitality looking very clean as Astralis tried to work their way down to the B site. So a 2v5 attempt. Bit of a ramp peek. Lucky trying to piece together where exactly this is coming in from, whether the retake has to happen or, in this case, Vitality choke. Apex does the damage through it because of the audio cues, and then zywoo cleans that up. A war of flashbangs unfolds inside of Garage, and Apex tries to get into the mix. shox is going to play this patient. Why? Numbers advantage. They're comfortable, Vitality. They're going to try to push as the bomb's going down, which it will, and Lucky finds himself 1v4, but he's being swarmed, and he drops Apex at the very least. Kyojin's just going to try to tuck his head down. We've already got this hut pop into the A site. Xyp9x will take shox, but then falls himself. So bomb has hit the ground, and so has Kyojin. 3 versus 2 with zywoo inside of the site, but Lucky with the Tech 9. That is a big kill. Opens up site momentarily. Damage back versus Astralis. Lucky's in with another kill. Masuda gives chase.
This is one of his pocket plays. It works well this time. Great flash from Lucky. Now upstairs is under threat.
Yeah, we've got zywoo in the back of the site, and Kyojin has fallen off of the rafters to play inside of the hut. Oh, Apex comes out from vent. Doesn't quite get his kill. Bubsky bettering him. Kyojin, there's been so many bullets flying beyond, but it's really going to be Magisk inside of Heaven that could unravel this. zywoo has to watch it as his teammate comes up the ladder and presents his face on a silver platter. Now in the 2v5, Bubsky getting Kyojin. zywoo, huge clutch attempt.
In front of Mini, but you could see they were forcing the attention outside. Trade comes down for them.
Like a deer in the headlights, man. Nice, crisp headshot from Bree as well.
Yeah.
shox, though, this could be the big one. You just heard Dupree jump, plays the sound cue beautifully. shox, killer instinct. Killer instinct. And now it's Masuda's turn. Sure enough, Bubsky offers himself up. There's an op holding over the shoulder of Xyp9x.
Be careful, he'll be able to see feet. This is not a strong spot, but Xyp9x is so wise to come back out.
Damn. And then they walk away, but somebody has to drop and plant. Now that's going to happen. Very smooth. Very good use of a low HP player. And Zip just playing around with timing gets the better of Kyojin. shox, though, capable of a clutch. Man's won a couple here and there. Big fast push. This is it. This is how they want to end it. With a bang, not a whimper. Into the A site. There you go. 2 kills, but then Masuda stops it. Triple kill from Masuda. Now that is what we saw out of him previously so far in this group. Masuda's multi-kills with massive impact. Finally, he's able to piece one together here versus Astralis as they trail by 4. Magisk 1v2. Low health on both his opponents, but maybe the element of surprise. Certainly has time. That much for certain.
This
Apex, oh no.
He tried to connect the smoke so that he could block off Magisk. He was actually using it to get outside. They are right beside each other. Okay, finally he'll get spotted. Oh, but he can't the spray. Magisk, 28 HP, and Masuda, low, has already gotten the 3K in the round.
Commits to it. Will he expect Masuda to have walked up this close? Masuda, big multi-kill. Magisk, AK back out, but he's not paying attention. Predicts the mini peek. Instead, Masuda uses that time to close in. Can do from home. Magisk dives into dark. 3 players down here on the floor with him. He's looking to dance, but they're looking to murder. Oh, nicely done. Apex taps into Lucky's head, and a 5v2 for Vitality. Very comfortable opening pistol on this T side, but hey, he hit that. It was damage.
He did so much damage just now.
as well. Like, all those bullets hit. It looked like he hit nothing. In reality, he hit it all.
He just branded 3 players with a stamp.
Man hit the jackpot. And Magisk about to steal his gold. At least the first one. Masuda's able to answer right away. Bubsky's deagle at a distance. Ooh, things are getting spicy.
I can just hear Maniac in the green room yelling, "Why does everyone have dualies?"
Yeah. Maniac was yelling all day today because he predicted Astralis. zywoo. Open them their doors. Oh no. Or oh yes, depending on how you see the situation. Not ideal for zywoo. 1 versus 3, 28 health, but a Mac 10 headshot to start. Oof. Dupree plays around with the sound, and Bubsky comes in big with the pistol kill. So, Astralis right back to winning ways, and I hate oysters.
We had you try one. I'm going to make you try them again.
Yeah, well, Bubsky wants to try it again. Gets aggressive, gets into the lobby, deals with Kyojin, quick and easy. Do they go back for second servings? Whoa, Lucky up from secret. Bubsky side by side with Dupree, gets the bomb down, bests zywoo, full control Astralis.
Dude, this aggression is different. It is absolutely relentless what the CTs are doing right now.
It feels like they never stopped their T side.
Yes. I've seen, the last time I saw this, I mean, Glaive was falling. They use it against Furia, who, you know.
That is 12 of the last 14.
Wow. They had that short peek from Lucky. zywoo bites on it. Masuda ends up becoming the victim, and he even gets away. This is already enormous impact from him. Nobody outside, but they can afford to give it up as long as they're aware of a timing like this. However, Apex has made a haste. He's up here quite quickly, and it doesn't seem like anybody is watching the back of heaven just yet. In fact, Lucky would not be running around this way if he thought Apex was above him. Lucky will get another kill, but Apex is getting information.
Ooh, but he's in the open. It's nice. Good, good.
One more.
Able to get back into the second. Magisk just gonna buy his time. Players go past.
Oh, he thought zywoo.
Yeah, he gets him in the back. Kyojin right there to clear it. 2v2 ensues. Astralis looking to lock in their 15th, and we've seen a few 2v2s. The majority of which go the way of Astralis. Now it falls on Zip. We've seen Lucky kind of siphon some of his clutch power as of late. See if the older of the two can get back on that high horse. Nice grenade damage into the back of the site. Kyojin sits on a quarter, but that's all he needs. Headshot connects. Vitality extinguish the flames of Astralis for now.
Literally no.
Definition. Actually, I'm not even going to say of Lucky.
What?
Okay. Magisk, nice. Turns his head, keeps his gun on a swivel, stops Apex and Masuda, but he will not find a third.
Heaven player comes in, and Dupree's going to hear zywoo walk by, but Bubsky gets killed, and zywoo makes sure that no one can lurk upon them. The round shox alone here. Zipix gets them all up, and the spray. That'll get a kill. Kyojin almost dies too.
Oh!
What a wall bang!
Yeah, Kyojin certainly dies to the cerebral senses of Lucky. I'm telling you, best day of his damn life.
I haven't seen
Get him out.
I haven't seen that angle with a wall bang work like that. That was brutal. That's going on Live Leak. Oh my god.
World star. Lucky finds timing versus Apex as well. Insult to injury. zywoo walks out, hits the leg shot. Bubsky surviving on 15. No bullet shot, and yet two players from the Frenchman down low already. And physically down low towards the B site. Bubsky, continuation spray to drop the bomb. Magisk with a player turn. This is it, folks. Kyojin tasked with a massive clutch. Astralis are not only going to take the place in the Royal Arena over Liquid, but now they have a map advantage over Vitality as well. Think about it. We were in a place this morning where we thought Astralis would be at the showdown. And if they could take this series, then they're going to be above Vitality in the world final ranking as well. Huge placements to be secured off of the back of Lucky.
An insane dust to bring it into this series. And the fact that it's just continuing on is extraordinary. Kyojin against 5 Titans.
Got nowhere to run, bud.
No plan.
Nowhere to go. Except to our next map. Finally, the execute comes moving inwards. Dupree will get Masuda first and foremost. Bomb plant's theirs for the taking, but at a cost. Not only do they lose their first kill, but then the frag grenade's on the money. zywoo's got his hands glued to the bomb. He was doing arts and crafts. And now he's stuck. Pulls his fingers off of it. And now looks for some more kills. But Kyojin, it's him versus Lucky to try and turn the tables back to the favor of Vitality. That flank comes in from Magisk with a nice crisp headshot, and it falls to shox. But shox with a P250, shox with any pistol, can tend to get things done. Not when the gun is empty, though. That's,
Oh, this spot's becoming very popular to try to stop things. Works out well, especially when you got a sharpshooter like Bubsky in the top ropes.
Big Bubs with the big dubs. He's got support with Zypix here, but Zypix like, I got this angle. Bubs said, no, that's mine too. Goes out, that's 4. Come on, baby! A little bit of an ace.
Clean it up.
Come on.
He has that fur energy. Surely gonna die, right? Oh my god, Lucky takes his time with it, kills a friend. He's got a smoke for himself, he'll use it to try to escape, and he just wants to get out of there. Maybe goes a bit too quickly, but luckily has a great team behind him to refrag.
Magisk wins a fight over on the B site at the same time, so one-man advantage for Astralis, but that's taken right back. However, there's still this short lurk in Dupree. Oh, but it gets caught. Kyojin, heads up play. Even with the players, they were peeling off this A site. They kept themselves on high alert, and it could very well pan out for them.
In this position, of course, last time, they were very ferocious about coming up the ramp, so a bit more cautious about trying to move. But again, if they think you're there and you smoke it, oh, and the HEs don't come through, you're a pest. But so is shox.
I like this boost from Dupree, though. Just don't move. Play it patient. Gets himself the first one. Solid trade from Apex. That pulls Zypix one step closer and puts Bubsky in yet again the multi-kill position. But once more, solo kill. It is versus Masuda. However, nobody there to stop the B bomb plant. Zypix could throw himself at it quickly, but with Lucky so far away, he knows he's left to his own devices. Apex trying to get ahead of the save as Vitality looks to take the lead. A 4-3 advantage on the T side of Vertigo, looking very likely. And unfortunate timing. Apex going to execute Lucky, keep that op out of the hands of Astralis. Deary me. Big push. Bubsky. You dirtbag. Gets the Deagle headshot up close. And Dupree with the CZ.
That's 2 guns in mid, unprotected.
Yep, they can grab him unless shox is coming back up. At the A site, that's the AK included. Ooh, but zywoo over the top of the smoke. They go for the double boost, and then Bubsky uses that AK to prevail. Astralis looking to tie this game right back up. Masuda has to give cover as the bomb's gone down. Smokes begin to fade. They know there's a player close right. Oh, Magisk! Oh man, he pulls that rabbit out of the hat, and shox falls back to ramp. Posted was Magisk. There's the kill. It's a long stick from Lucky. 3 seconds still left on it. shox starting to challenge around the side, but Lucky's got it through and through. Astralis tie at 4. Bubsky's Deagle and Dupree's CZ to the top of mid so far, but as they start to scramble over towards A, sure enough, he's got his ball rolling. Zypix and Masuda trading blows over towards the A site. shox does find timing to get over towards B.
My god.
And zywoo has a kill versus Lucky. zywoo the bomb carrier, of course. At this point, you want to give shox a little bit of time. He's got the back line compromised.
Oh, but he gets out just in time. As soon as he sees a flash.
Yep.
Bubsky up to bat.
Posts. Oh, man. Kyojin smacks him with a bat.
That's such a wonderful call. I mean, I don't know how clear it was last round that Dupree dropped off the play, but I mean, reading the fact that they did the smoke again but didn't go in for the control, that's huge. And we could see it on the map. Astralis were focused on that A control. Lots of resources dumped in that direction, and they got Vitality back into more default positions. And the 5v5 come through. Beastly execute towards the B site.
I love the killer instinct of that setup as well, right? 2 players boosting on the right side of the stairs as 2 players also run up the stairs themselves. So even if there was a couple of CTs just waiting on an angle, it has been, oh my goodness.
That stings. They want to attack him while he's out here, and oh, there's his help dead. Dupree's out, Lucky, spammed. Oh, everyone dies in the back.
I mean, this is just Vitality. I want to say, like, with just a showing of comfort, right? All the angles, all the timings, all of the strats, all of the adaptations. They're just running away with this Vertigo game. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, this is more like how, you know, Liquid dealt with them when they were up on the CT side.
You speak truth, brother.
It's a great start, but that was so long ago.
Magisk, he's got the chance to maybe gun down a couple players. His teammate fights over towards short, and that's Bubsky with everything to do. But shox has had enough, and Vitality could be their 5th teammate in the moment. But Apex, headshot versus Zip. Bubsky goes over top, loses the op fight to zywoo, and then it is nothing but Vitality on the kill feed. The short gets cleared, and Magisk 1 versus 5. Good luck. The moment he arrives, there's just a fire on his feet as if to signify this one is over.
Yeah.
But nobody can unseat Gambit.
Let's, no one can unseat Gambit. That's fine. Just a couple other spots to come and contend for. I think Astralis' T side, I think it'll actually be a little bit better. So maybe there's a chance for them to be able to pull this out. I mean, it looks like a very furious T attack. And I really love the simple attacks now with just the smoke on the left side, now the wall smokes on the site. Everyone's trying to avoid the smoke spams, and I love that.
Yep.
It actually makes the map look so much better. Wow, okay. Just
dude.
Quake fragging.
Okay. Shox, though, always good for the pistol.
Everyone's sharp.
That's who I meant to say. M4 in mid. Good for the opening kill. Masuda, pressured by the utility and the peak, gets what he can before falling. Curious to see where Astralis go with this. They're going to try and keep Lucky down at the base of B, just keep any sort of a push honest. And Shox is very much locked into those deep B stairs. Bubsky, he didn't see Kyojin peeking over top of that wall. And it's funny because Bubsky played that exact same position when he was on the defense.
Yeah, because he learned something today. He was clearly trying to hide from that spot, but didn't realize how exposed he was.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's a huge punish. My goodness. That makes it 3v3 plus mid control.
Dupree able to turn 90 degrees and snap into that CT peak. I thought that Kyojin played that perfectly. I thought he had him dead to rights. Frag grenade, excellent timing.
That's perfect for the M4s.
Zivic's like, how do you know?
Yeah.
And now this back peak is going to be great. Apex executes Lucky and Zipex. And Apex has looked fantastic on this second map. 19 and 7 after these two kills. Oh, it's good, it's good. Zywoo finding it. Lucky in the background, trying to hold the back line.
It's just showing how that position needs to be played. Will the smoke come up? It looks like it was refreshed. You've got to be careful with these double smokes these days because there's the bug where you can see through it. It's used on purpose. Nice peek from Apex.
Bubsky will be lifted into action. Hot drop into the combat zone. Shox emerges from the bushes, takes one down, and Dupree trades right back. So again, it's still the one-man advantage, but just lesser numbers on each side of the scale. It wobbles back and forth. Not quite equal. We've got roamers all around the map, and Apex is going to hear those footsteps, shifting their attention towards A. So right now, Zipic's doing a good job of keeping this on an A lean, but Apex gonna find this timing. Oh, dude, he is so sharp at the moment.
Yeah.
Last round attacks from that same connector into the base of B together to try and best Vitality on a map where, let's be real, they've got a hell of an edge. We knew that coming into this. I feel like the chaos and the sharpness of the individuals.
Forward, Zywoo will look for a kill. M4 is out for him. Magisk comes up the ramp, and Zywoo gets caught off. Not often you see him die in that kind of way. Not expectant of this push. Now, I mean, Shox and Apex, best chances to try to group up. And, I mean, if they can even up in this position, then they might have a chance. The bomb has still not been picked up, but Dupree is too sharp.
Yeah, Kyojin was aware of it.
Japanese steel. A bit too confusing to know where these footsteps came from this spot. But, yeah, okay. It looks like they have the idea. And, okay. Of course he'll get 3.
That's the 3.
He is Mr. 3K.
That is the Masuda seal of approval. He doesn't get 1, he doesn't get 2. It's got to be 3. 2.
You know what? This is not a bad spot for the T's, but they have to get the kill. Masuda looking for the ace. Doesn't get it. Continuation straight down the ramp.
Go.
They are both eating bullets.
Come on. This is a Zipix clutch.
Oh, the nade.
My God.
Self-nade. How low are they? There's one coming in from the back. Zywoo, if he goes down.
He just made sound. Oh, they saved the volley for it. Ah, damn you, Vitality. You had a minimal margin of error coming into the second half, but you still have 5 rounds to work with to try and take this into OT. Zywoo not going to let that happen easily. Shox posted with the op. Masuda, sure enough, locked and loaded. Peeks out wide and dies.
This is a 2-on-5.
Interesting. Ooh, here's it.
I'm sure they'll expect him, but he can just delay.
Oh, nice. Crisp headshot into Bubsky. That's the 2 health. Now there's no time for Dupree. He needs both the kills, and he gets sandwiched.
Take the fights. This will be an interesting one.
I love Apex just turns around to make sure we're all in a line. Rally the troops. The general goes over top first and foremost. At least they used to in the good old days.
Yeah, Lucky has 1 flash. We'll see if he wants to use it. They do give up on the stack. There it is. A flash comes out. Ooh, and a punish.
Yeah. Kyojin able to connect 1 USP headshot. And he's gonna try to find like an awkward angle around these smokes. T's trying to jump over. He does get lucky. And the pop into Bubsky. That's a tap and a half. Kyojin in with another. That's 4 kills for Kyojin. Looking for the ace, looking to cut them down. Instead, he's chopped, but replaced by zywoo. Vitality.
Like you're saying, the impact wasn't exactly there. At least not palpably, but...
Ooh, really? The AUG goes down.
That's a... Oh, man.
Best gun of the 5 that Vitality have to work with.
It's an AUG in the open as well, so immediately Zywoo will go to protect it. Dupree punishes the cross. That is insane. Right between the eyes. Masuda's out. AUG gets taken up, but this is kind of a bait, right? They go and try to recollect it, and now it's this mid squeeze. And look at the attack.
Oh my god, of course he does.
shox alone in the B site.
Just the Flamie to work with. 2 players coming out, but they're disjointed. Bubsky runs around the corner before Dupree is really ready to trade, so shox does a good job of cutting off the first and then damaging the second. Lucky remains in middle, floating with that scout, misses his chance at damage output, and Zywoo looks to join Kyojin on the fight into the B-bomb site. Kyojin cut as he tries to drop down from the window, and now Zywoo. Zywoo gets that kill through smoke on like the 28th bullet of a 30-bullet spray.
Yeah, if it wasn't Zywoo, it would be crazy.
Does as he pleases. Pops up from pit, gets Dupree dead to rights behind Big Blue. Just wraps it up around his shoulder and gets going as fast as he can, but Masuda dies, and the USP peek from CT works well. Apex taking his time with the end of that magazine, but the counter-terrorists look to line him up here inside the B site. Xyp9x gonna be able to take away some pressure here. Bomb plant at the very least. Economy secured, but Zywoo still close on the retake. AUG up close, and now Kyojin's able to trade for both those kills. It's lucky backside to die. Kyojin defuse for Vitality to let Astralis slip away with a BO3 win. It's supposed to mean something to take a BO3 off of the likes of Vitality. Apex, nice timing, crawls up the catwalk, 3 kills, and almost the 4th one, but Magisk will be finished off by Kyojin. Team Vitality doing a really good job this time with guns. Kyojin, oh my god, up close versus Magisk, and then a second. Kyojin so primed for the 3rd as well, on high alert because of that audio cue. He is mowing down this offensive from Astralis. Xyp9x, oh, his 4th victim. That's right, style points. Swap out to the D, and Kyojin takes them down.
Damn. Big money Kyojin with the ace.
Reveals that there's an op on an aggressive cat stance, and shox then shows them a secondary sniper with Masuda on support. Great hold from Vitality. Kyojin gets aggressive, calls out the Xyp9x, gonna try and play the smoke, and then...
And we can talk about a different round.
But Masuda doesn't die, and it goes perfectly. So the setup, 10 for 10. It must be nice to just be good at, like, everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bubsky, though. That's something. And then shox has his attention fully pulled over. But Lucky's not in a spot to really go for the mid-aggression. So these 2 B players that remain for Vitality, they don't have to worry about that mid-push. Eventually, it becomes a problem. And curiously enough, we do still have Xyp9x back in tunnels. So let's say Lucky drops down into CT, which is what looks like is about to happen. We can get this retake going. But Dupree with his hands on an AK. This would be a bit of a robbery for Astralis, and honestly the kind of thing they need, because with Vitality on fire, with Vitality convincingly winning all of these rounds, you know, it's a nice little bolster of cash, and Lucky's in a really cool position. Executes the player up close and taps away at Zywoo with a saved op. This is free weapons window. Ooh, man, really? They think they can push this versus Kyojin? Well, they can, and they do. Dupree spraying.
You don't have great spots, you're going to get flashed, you don't have anywhere to hide, really, and they're not going to give you tons of easy shots. So you want to try to be a little bit aggressive. And actually, Bubsky allows him maybe back into the round, however, a really important punish, yeah.
Yep, Zywoo tries to confirm whether there's people over here, because we know Bubsky's good for a late B lurk.
Yeah, you called it. Yeah, he's always up there.
He's always up there, and in this case, he doesn't wait too long. He tries to get aggressive, just like Masuda did. Almost able to turn around onto ramp, but now they know that shox is down here.
Oh, Magisk is dying. He's in the Molotov. He has to go for the replant. Oof. Oh, Dupree will peek him.
Dupree's got it all. Away from this.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to try to drop into CT, but they're trying to fake this cat presence. Man, over top of the smoke. That's 2-0 for Magisk versus Zywoo. The punish from Lucky. Another important T-side kill here on the refrag.
And they're still rocking this boat back and forth. Masuda's inside of the smoke in the B tunnels. This is about to fade, and he's got Lucky up close, but he gets the first kill, and Zypix gives cover. Magisk late lurk on A site. Now it's on Apex. He turns back around and gets the kill at a distance, but it costs him 70 HP, and he peaks to his demise. Lucky. Zywoo cracks his head like Fallen did. That'd be big. The 5-7 tries to snap, but instead it's the neck of Vitality broken in half on long. There's the peak from Zywoo. Only him and shox left to hold off in this 2v4. And dupreeh looking to seal the deal on this T side. A 6-9 T side from Astralis would be wonderful, but it's not over. Half the health, 3 more players to drop. Zywoo has a chance to re-aggress on Cat, where he's gonna hear that bomb running over. And the long cross goes down without killing him either. Friend run. This one comes to a close, and Astralis rocking the boat back. That is 4 of the last 5 rounds. And for that reason, I look forward to seeing what they're made of. Bubsky, 2 headshots here inside of the tunnels, and Team Vitality.
They are going to be looking, I think.
Oh, he gets it. Man, what a tough shot, man. Kyojin's like jumping downwards, kind of spinning on a swivel. Still, props to Lucky. He gets what he needs, right? Continue to cut down the numbers. But we know that Masuda is the king of 3 kills.
Damn, that's so tricky. You see, Zypix actually goes behind the long door as well after the push outs from Lucky.
3 is his magic number.
Hold on a second.
You should know better.
You know, look at the utility. He's a utility guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Double flash Molotov.
All right. What can you do? What have you got for us?
Big.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, Zypix. Bubsky gonna be given support here. What? Oh my god, dude! Headshots galore. Lucky, he goes down, and it is just dupreeh.
He has no time to throw even some regular nades.
What a spontaneous slaughter.
Possible round. They drop in a CT spot, and they are going to commit up. But they also get the kill on Magisk and melt down every CT on the site.
It's only gonna be Lucky. Down to 70 health. That op trying to retreat back around the corner. But even if he gets into the doors, shox has arrived in time. And Lucky's not ready for this one.
I have to wonder if there was some kind of mistake
Or is he?
there.
Okay, bud. Okay.
He just tries to helicopter over.
Swat, 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 swat. He opts not to. Calculates and crunches those numbers. It's going to be the walkout through middle and another unexpected position versus Vitality. First over towards those boxes, and again here in mid, Magisk knows he can just keep his head tucked. These players are going to be fighting tooth and nail to try and get this bomb onto the site, and of course, Zywoo just no-scopes Lucky through smoke. His name seemingly redundant. Zywoo in with a second. This is that kind of factor. Zywoo, he's got himself a third, and there's a challenge in from ramp, but dupreeh's going to push, and he's going to stop that bomb.
Oh, why'd he have to plant the bomb?
Ah, so close.
You knew he would ace if he didn't. That was...
If shox gives up this kill, then suddenly Astralis have that cat hold. But it's all about shox right here, right now. And, of course, he shuts down dupreeh. Splatters him on the double doors. Dodges the flash. Nice reposition. Just that slight adjustment to get himself a second. He's done his job. And Lucky just extended around the corner far enough for his hands to be ripped off. 1v3 for Magisk or a 14th for Vitality. Those are the 2 outcomes. And it begins with a quick headshot into the biggest of scalps. Zywoo taken out of this clutch situation.
Done clearing the site. One on the ramp. Apex really low, but that's the op over towards long. That nade could have made the difference to taking him out, but he doesn't know that the op has been picked up, and Magisk will approach quite hastily, but there's got to be no odds for him in this spot. Apex hits a great shot. 14-9 here for Vitality, knocking on the door of victory.
Yes.
Victory.
On Astralis' neck.
Oh, Bubsky's close. He can't back up too much. Zywoo, he'll get a kill through the door onto Magisk.
Yeah.
That's 2 at mid. CTs are hanging out, as they should, but Bubsky will get punished. Looking all directions as shox tries to figure out where his next target will be. Maybe in upper tunnels. No. Bubsky comes back.
Oh, man, he almost got caught with that bad time to reload. Instead, he's like, nah, this is mine. And he finds it. Remember, 2 players tagged up from Vitality, so this could be the final push of the first group here at Blast Fall season. Zywoo drops Bubsky and the bomb. throws that task over to Kyojin. His hand's now busy. Jumping MP9. Zipix, it's desperate, and it's so damn close. But now it has revealed his hand. And with a sleight of hand, he should be swept away by Zywoo. Kyojin 30 health. After the aerial acrobatics, his back turned to what's going to be his end. You'd assume that AK should have him dead to rights. Zipix softened even further. Zywoo leaves. Wants to play as the insurance policy of their 16th round win. And folks,